welcome to my spot. This is my my morning sort of reading and contemplation spot before a swim out at Burleigh. But we're here because I'm going to run you through sort of a routine or morning of what I'm doing at 10 weeks out. So I'm currently just under 10 weeks out of my pro debut, which is going to be Pittsburgh Pro, New York Pro over in the States. So being 10 weeks out, I thought we'll start documenting some stuff and showing what goes into it all. But we'll go through a bit of a morning in, I guess, what my routine is in this part of prep, which sort of starts with coming here at, what is it, 6-ish? Here at 6, sometimes a little bit earlier. I'll normally do fasted cardio first, then I'll come over to the beach, do a bit of reading, have a swim in the ocean, and then go back up, freshen up, and head back to the gym. But what I'll do a little Q&A sort of style thing from a few questions I got asked yesterday. So I guess a little insight of the basic things. I get a lot of people asking, what's a full day of eating look like, and what's my food look like every day. I won't share every meal because it's very repetitive, but you'll catch me 6 times a day eating out of one of these ones, and pretty much every meal is going to consist of a certain portion of jasmine rice, a certain portion of protein, and then certain meals normally later in the afternoon or first in the morning. Extra fat sources as well, and that sort of just depends on timing of the day and if it's surrounding workouts or not. But my meals are very, very basic, and we sort of work to slowly pull calories downwards as we get leaner into prep. I got one asking, how to prevent cravings when you're in prep. But the secret is you're not going to prevent cravings. So it's like, I guess it's human nature. When you're getting shredded and you're hungry, you're going to crave stuff, and your stomach will be hungry. But that's the name of the game, really. As long as you accept it, you just toughen up and be hungry and enjoy it. How much caffeine do you have in a day? I normally have like a black coffee pre-cardio in the morning, and then I'll have a scoop of pre-workout, pre-training, and that's pretty much my caffeine content. So what's that? A coffee is like 70 to 80 milligrams, and then a pre-workout's about 300. So I'd say I'll round it to about 400 a day. I think any more, I feel like shit in the afternoons, then I'll feel pretty drained. Posing routine. What do I do to practice posing? So I'll probably run through it later. Every workout after I finish, I'll go through rounds of quarter turns, mandatory posing, all that sort of stuff, and sort of use it as part of my training. And yeah, I'll normally run through at least 3 rounds post-workout in sort of like a similar setting to what you'd be on stage. So it's sort of conditioning you to pose as you would on the day, so it's effortless when you get there on the day. There's a bunch of these. What's the secret? There's no secret. Just lift some weights and eat some protein. Mindset and how to handle the shit days. I think that's another thing. Similar to preventing cravings, you're never going to prevent shit days, but as long as you don't cave into them and you sort of come at it as with the perspective of it's going to pass and whatever, it turns out to be pretty all right. Like, you're going to have days where you feel a little bit less energized or a little bit less, I don't know, a little bit less motivated or whatever, but as long as you accept that's part of it, normally you won't dwell on it for too long. And then before you know it, you're feeling fresh, as long as you don't cave into it and give up. I find like finding a routine and having your habits, and then if you can stick to them no matter what sort of mindset you're in, it sort of guarantees you're going to succeed regardless. So I'm about to go jump in the ocean. My normal routines, I normally get up, normally go do fasted cardio, then straight to the beach for, like I said before, I'll read a little bit, sit here at this little ledge, watch the sun come up, and then I'll go for a swim out here and just float around for a bit. And then from there, I'll run you through the rest of it. We'll go back, I'll quickly freshen up, get a meal in, and then we're off to the gym. Training some shoulders and triceps today because it's Wednesday. And then the rest of my day after the workout, I normally get home from the gym at like 10, 11. And then from there onwards, I won't document it because it's kind of boring. I just sort of sit behind the laptop or the iPad all day and do client check-ins and programming and coaching sort of duties up until 5. And that's pretty much my day. And then I'll finish it probably with another walk on the beach or a swim. But I'll run you through the exciting part of my day, which is from here and then to the gym. But first I'll jump in the ocean. All right, so now we're back home, smash down this meal, have a quick shower, then to the gym. All right, so we're gonna jump in. I've gonna here to run you through a shoulder and tricep workout, which is the Wednesday ritual out at World Gym Burleigh, the home base. So I'll run you through the session, pretty basic stuff. The goal is, 10 weeks out now, goal is I still want to be progressing with strength. There's still enough food in the tank to smash out and progress with performance every week. But I'll run through what's normally there and let you follow along. Sweet, so that's the workout done. What was that, like hour and a half of training, shoulders, tries, and then the non-negotiable post-workout is I jump out in the secret spot behind the gym, hit some posing practice. There's a posing room here, but it's a bit dodgy. So what I'll do is I'll set this up here so I can record myself doing my rounds of posing, and then I can refer back to it later and sort of pick it apart and make adjustments if I need to. But what I'll do, non-negotiable post-workout, sort of part of my workout and prep, is I'll run through 3 rounds, mandatories, quarter turns, all the basic stuff that you do on stage. Something that Morgs and I do is we'll get up a video of the Olympia and use the audio of the judges calling people doing their shots and rounds on stage, have the AirPods on, and we can sort of use that to time myself. Today I'll just do it out here, but I'll run you through what I do post-workout. After you finish the workout, your fatigue's obviously through the roof, so if you can master your posing after a workout when you're wrecked on stage in 10 weeks time, it'll be pretty cruisy. But I'll jump on here, get the camera going so I can record myself and then do some rounds. Bam. So that's pretty much typical morning in the life of 10 weeks out of a Classic Physique ifbb pro bodybuilder. So that's one workout done. I'm gonna document a bunch of this prep now that we're into the last 10 weeks, which is where progress starts to happen a bit quicker, visual changes start to happen, I guess, a bit more noticeably on a regular basis now that we're digging a bit deeper. So I'm gonna record a bunch, take a few more workout videos, do a bit more with the food and all that sort of stuff as well. But I'm gonna keep posting regular updates of, I guess, progress, stats, all that sort of stuff, documenting the prep via Instagram. So if you go check out the Instagram from here, you'll be able to find all the, I guess, the finer details of the whole process and how everything's going as well for everyone that seems to be interested as well. But stay tuned, we'll do some more videos like this to make the most of diarying and documenting this first, my pro debut of my first pro show. And then from there, you'll be able to see the journey leading up to the show. But yeah, till now, peace out. Boom.